Great question. How should past felonies play into whether or not you can get licensed as a therapist? And I'll say up front, as a therapist, I am a huge advocate of reform. I believe in many ways that's kind of the basis of doing therapy, that we believe people can fundamentally change and grow in their lives. Otherwise, why are we even doing this? Now, when it comes to one's past, the real question is whether or not that past might directly influence one's ability to do a good job as a therapist. The legal language, for example, in the board's findings for that last case was that that particular crime constituted, quote, moral turpitude. And that's legalese for it violates the standards of the community. As a result, the board questions whether or not the individual will violate, again, the standards of the board and the laws and ethics that are put in place for therapists. Importantly, though, I think the main reason this person lost their license versus, say, being placed on probation is because of the lie on the application. Because I've presented cases before where people have had far worse felonies, including a second-degree murder. And they didn't lose their license, they were put on probation where they would be supervised as well as evaluated by a psychologist at various points during their training. So do past felonies exclude you from being a therapist? Not in my view at all. In fact, I think some of the best therapists and people out there are individuals who made mistakes in their past, but have learned from them and can now share that learning with others. But I also agree that if there is that history, it's sometimes fair to put those additional checkpoints along the way to ensure that that is now the case and that clients won't be harmed. As always, appreciate the conversation. If you've got any more comments or questions, please throw them in the comments below.